Welcome back to Montana this morning. Joining us in studio now is Craig Beals with a special little project for us. If you weren't awake now, you will be. So take it away.
Well, here's hoping. Yeah, we're already geared up. We've got our safety gloves on.
Little goggles.
Yeah, our super magic safety gloves and our goggles. And we're going to go back to, that the show that was back in the 60s, I Dream of Genie. And it had the genie bottle, that he rubbed the bottle and out she came. And I don't know, she nodded her head. I don't remember what happened. I wasn't quite alive then, but I've watched some reruns. But so we're going to start there. Samantha, if you want to start with this one, all you have to do to get the genie to come out is take the cork out and then rub the bottle with your magic gloves. There we go. Now genie should awaken, and there we go. Perfect.
Wow.
So here we go. Here's our genie in the bottle. Yeah. There you go. The genie shows up behind. And Connor, we've got one for you too. That's a little more masculine one because it's wrapped in aluminum foil, so it doesn't have this nice gold paint. Go ahead and bring your genie in, and I'll talk about some things while you do that. Okay. We did this magic trick at a STEM magic show in one of the elementary schools in town. Yours is a little slower, genie. It's definitely a Monday morning. But there you go. And there was a kid. They were all excited. They're like, "Yay!" And then a kid yells from the crowd, "Wait a minute, where's the genie?" Like they didn't get the point that we're doing a little science. So obviously we've got some reaction happening inside these bottles. And if you go ahead and feel this one on the bottom, you do have your magic gloves on, so you're not going to be able to tell a bunch. But
yeah, it's warm.
It's hot. It gets up to about 175 degrees with the reaction that's happening in here. So let me show you what we're doing. Bring over my special tray. The reason we have the gloves on is that I had already put a solution of 30% hydrogen peroxide. Now, the stuff that Mom puts on the wounds is like 3% hydrogen peroxide. So this is 10 times as strong as that. And it's not available at stores. It's just for scientific uses and for people like me to come and make genie in a bottle. So we're going to add a little bit in here to show you what this reaction is. It's just a clear solution. And hydrogen peroxide is similar to water, but it has an extra oxygen. So it's H2O2.
Okay.
So an extra oxygen. What we're doing is convincing that extra oxygen to break off. So we're leaving behind water and oxygen gas. That's what you saw spewing out of the top. Now, who wants to dump that in there?
Dibs.
Connie, want to do it?
Go for it, Connor.
So just go ahead and then don't keep your face over it. This now we can really see what's going on. It's bubbling. It's bubbling. Yeah. So this is potassium. I'm sorry, we're using manganese dioxide this time. We can use potassium iodide. It acts as a catalyst. Right now in this bottle, the hydrogen peroxide is turning into water and oxygen gas, but it's really, really slow, thankfully. That's why it's in a special bottle that can expand. So it'll take a few years for this to completely turn into water and oxygen. With a little bit of this, we can get it all to happen right away. So it's a catalyst. So let me show you what I had done prior to coming up here with the genie in the bottle, with a clear bottle. Last night I was at school making these special little packets of manganese dioxide inside what is pretty much like a tissue with a piece of string.
It's like a tea bag.
Yeah, it's just like a tea bag. And in fact, I've tried to use tea bags for this, but they're so strong that they don't burst apart and we don't get all the manganese dioxide in there. So I'm glad that you recognize that. But, should we add some? We'll do one last time and bring the genie in. And did she wiggle her nose? And
I don't know, but I'm really hoping for 3 wishes at the end of this.
Okay, your wishes will be granted in this holiday season. There we go. If a little's good, more is better. Right?
Always more.
Yeah, so here's our last one with the genie in the bottle. I've left this string long so we could see. We had it right here. You guys pulled the top off, the cork off, and in it went. This is what was going on inside.
Awesome.
Maybe. There you go, little fella.
It's Monday. We can't.
It's Monday. That genie's asleep. So you just never know what's going to happen with science and live TV and all those things together. It's a slow genie. Probably by the time I get back to school, this genie will awaken.
She'll have appeared.
Yeah. You can see it starting to percolate.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
And it's bubbling there at the bottom, kind of.
It is. I mean, you just never know. But that's our genie in the bottle. So our decomposition reaction for the day. This is water vapor and oxygen. So there, hey.
There it goes.
There it comes.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Now we just have to disappear behind it. All right, well, thanks so much. This has been fun.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back after this with a look at headlines if we reappear.